just stop it!
I have put up with you long enough. You're not gonna destroy my marriage.
Davey, stop
Sam, that's enough!
Stop it! What happened? Oh, it's that question on David's annulment paper about whether he still loves me.
Oh, he had that crisis of conscience. He didn't want to lie about loving you.
Sam thinks he's doing it on purpose so he can stop the annulment.
Let go of me, TC. No, there's no way you're gonna keep me away from my wife. You hear me? You hear me? Get off me. I've never seen Whitney so upset. Maybe I should go after her.
No, just give her a chance to calm down. Because if you confront her right now, you could say something that you'll both regret.
Teresa's right. You should hash out things later.
But I don't get it. I mean, what were you guys talking about that got her so worked up?
You? Her family? How she has to be everything to everyone. That's a lot of pressure for someone like Whitney who's spent her entire life trying to please people.
Yeah, but she chose her family's dreams for her future over the ones we made. You know, I can't fight that. Either you love someone or you don't.
Is that what you really think? That if it doesn't come easy, you just toss it out with yesterday's trash?
Of course not. I mean, I'd go to the ends of the earth for Whitney if she loved me.
Well, then put on your walking shoes. Because she does. That's why she's upset, Chad. Because she loves you with all of her heart.
Then why won't she stand up for us? Look, I know you guys mean well, but as far as I can see it, it's too late for me.
It's a good thing you put up those signs before somebody decided to go for a ride.
Is it really dangerous?
Deadly. One of those cables snapped in two and the others are close to going. That car won't hold up the weight of a kitten. I'd hate to think what happened if somebody got stuck in there.
Okay, come on. Move it, please. I want to get as far away from this place as I possibly can.
Trust me, that's not going to make it move any faster.
Oh, look. Is my tie straight?
You look fine.
Good. You know, it's not every day that you get to marry Sheridan Crane. I mean, her family, they're going to go ballistic when they find out that we elope. But
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah, that's the good thing about you guys being here. I mean, my spur-of-the-moment decision to elope with Sheridan, I mean, that was going to prevent friends and family from being here. But now with you and Luis and Beth here, it's beginning to feel like a real wedding.
It's good to see you looking so happy, Brian. I mean, Antonio.
And why are you looking at me like I just lost my best friend?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
It's my tie, isn't it? I knew it.
What do you have to do with Sheridan Crane?
We're in love. Sheridan and I are engaged to be married.
When Brian found out that Sheridan was in love with someone else, he must have been crushed. And his own brother at that. Could it be any worse? Oh, poor thing. You know, I need to go find him.
Liz.
No. He needs me.
Well, you see, he doesn't know yet.
Why not?
Well, it's kind of complicated.
You're scaring me, Luis. Why aren't you telling your brother about you and Sheridan?
Well, he's dying. Doctors say that he's got a few weeks, maybe a few months to live.
No.
He sustained a head injury in a car race, and the doctors tell us that the smallest upset could kill him. So you were planning on going through with it? You were gonna marry my brother?
What do you want me to do?
To tell him the truth. That you love me.
But I couldn't. But not when we both know that the truth is what could kill him.
It doesn't sound like you're planning on telling him when he comes back either.
Luis, how can I?
Fine. I'll tell him.
Sam, you're the chief of police.
You see, Sam, stop it. You're hurting him.
I think that's what he wants to do, Grace. Oh, did Sam see what David wrote on the papers?
No,
that
he
would set him
didn't.
off?
No, he just assumed that David would sabotage the annulment. Sam, you are all wrong. Sam, he wrote what you wanted him to do. He wrote that he doesn't love me.
Damn it, Sam, did you hear? Damn it, Sam. Did you hear what Grace just said?
Get off me, TC. I'm not doing
No,
this.
you're not. Listen to me. David did exactly what you told him to do on the application. There's nothing standing in the way between him and Grace on the annulment. You're beating this guy for nothing.
Why did you do it? You said that you were going to write down that you still love Grace.
I changed my mind. I wrote down that there's nothing between us. Chad, you love Whitney. You can't just give up on her.
Why is everyone saying that? I didn't give up on anything. It was her.
She's overwhelmed. She's confused. She feels like she's being pulled in 16 different directions.
Look, I want your word. The next time you talk to her, you gotta cut her some slack. Give her a break.
I don't know if I can.
Well, you do what you can, all right? But let me tell you something. There is nothing in the world that would keep me from fighting for the woman that I love.
Teresa, this is just another one of your fantasies. You know that, don't you? I mean, thinking that you can get Ethan back by using the Crane Empire?
I can, Whitney, and I will. See, I learned that you can't just sit around and hope for the best. A woman has to make her own destiny. And I believe in fate and romance. But, you know, if Cinderella were around today, she wouldn't just show up at the ball in a pretty dress and just expect to win the prince. She would take... And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Ethan wants to get back everything he lost. Well, this proves that he wants me too. He's gonna ask me to marry him. I know, Ethan.
Know what?
I know that you'd never let anything keep you from spending the rest of your life with the woman that you love.
What makes you say that?
I know you, that's all. I know that you'd never let anything get in the way of you being true to your feelings.
Well, I'd try like hell not to. Look, you are just upset and you're mad that Whitney let you down in front of her parents and Simone. But you gotta cut her some slack. She was scared. Chad, real love doesn't come around enough for you to be able to just walk away from it.
I didn't see you there.
Obviously.
What are you doing here anyway?
This is Crane Industries, Whitney. I own the building, but I might ask what you're doing on the premises.
Visiting Teresa.
Oh. My wife, Crane Industries' newest VP. What did she do to make you cry so?
Who says I was crying?
Please, you've shed enough tears to fix the entire Northeast drought problem. What happened?
Well, it's certainly none of your business. Are we stuck?
Well, it would appear that way. I told you pushing those buttons was a bad idea. You seem to have broken the elevator.
It's a good thing that car's empty. This isn't gonna hold much longer.
Any luck?
None whatsoever. I seem to be trapped in here because of you.
You honestly think that I should have told Antonio about us?
That's right. I do.
How? I mean, think about it. Imagine how that would have gone if I had refused to sign that marriage license and Antonio asked me why.
Now, do I look presentable enough to be a...
Antonio? Antonio? Antonio! Let's get you seated. Sit down.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. It always ends in just a few minutes.
You mean this has happened before?
Yeah. But the doctor in Harmony checked me out, and she said that the headaches would, like, come and go, and then, look, she said there's nothing to get excited about. Don't worry about it.
Well, do you have some pills you can take?
No, not with me. I'll take them when I get back home. I promise.
You do not look well at all.
Gee, thanks. I wanted to look good for this special occasion.
Listen, how often do you lose your balance?
Liz, I told you, don't worry about it. And if you don't believe me, then I'm okay. Then you can go to the hospital in Harmony, and you can ask them. I was there I don't know how many days, and they ran all these tests on me, and they couldn't find anything wrong with me. So I trust them that nothing's wrong with me. What? Do you know something I don't know? What, did Sheridan tell you something whenever she called you down at St. Lisa's?
Just picture it. Your very sick brother and I are in the country in the middle of nowhere. And I'm supposed to say, oh, gee, Antonio, I'm sorry. I can't take part in your surprise elopement today because, you see, I'm in love with your brother, Luis. Do you know what would happen next?
Yeah, okay, so whatever. He'd pass out. He's not gonna die. Sheridan, he's much stronger than you're giving him credit for, okay?
But you don't know that. Do you really want to gamble on your brother's life when you could be wrong?
David, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry I went off on you like that.
Olive, just next time you may think about asking before you go into attack mode.
Yeah, like I said, I was wrong.
Yeah, I know. You're sorry.
I was just so sure how you'd answer the question about your feelings for Grace.
I know how much the annulment means to Grace. I wrote what I had to make it possible.
Sam, why don't you and I take a walk around the block and let's get some air?
We'll be back before Father Lonigan gets here.
It's okay. Forget it. It's behind us.
Are you really all right?
A little less wrinkle-free than when I came in, but I'll be fine. Mind if I use the washroom?
No, no. Please. Go ahead. David.
What?
Thank you.
No big deal.
You're shaking. It's all the fighting. You know, I just hate physical violence. No, I don't think that's it at all, Grace. I think you are all shook up because David said he doesn't love you anymore.
It's gonna take a lot of new parts to fix this baby. If the cranes weren't so damn cheap, this would never gotten this bad.
thought you said pushing the buttons wouldn't help.
The floor buttons, Whitney. This is the alarm button. Why isn't it working?
Oh, don't look at me. I mean, you're the one who owns the building, remember?
Hello? Is anyone there? This is Julian Crane. Answer me. Oh, no. No, we're never going to get out of here. Almost everyone's gone for the evening.
Teresa hasn't left. She was still in the office when I left.
Thank God the woman's finally good for something.
But don't tell Teresa that I'm in here with you, okay?
Why on earth not?
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't make any difference to you either way.
Eve Russell's daughter.
What does that have to do with anything?
No, I thought your request was a bit odd. I thought you and Teresa were best of friends.
Promise me you won't say that I'm here.
As you wish.
Aren't you going to answer?
Oh, I have a secretary who does things like that for me.
Maybe she's got a life and she got back to it already.
Well, I'll just talk to her about that tomorrow morning, I guess. Teresa Crane's office.
Oh, Teresa, thank God you're still there.
Julian.
Yes, your husband, and superior at Crane Industries, I might add. I'm in a bit of a predicament. It seems that...
What happened?
I don't know. It was Julian. He was uptight about something, and he got disconnected before he finished.
Well, if it's important, I'll call back.
Like I'm going to do any favors for him. The only person who matters to me tonight's Whitney.
Why should I mind if David doesn't love me? It'll speed up the annulment process and Sam and I can get married. This is me you're talking to, Grace. Your best friend? Yeah, Eve, I know that, which is why I can't believe you would ask me such a question. Well, maybe it's because I saw the look on your face when you saw what David had written. Believe me, I will be happy when this part of my life is behind me. This is what I want. It's what Sam wants. And thank God David finally put his feelings for me behind him. Or else he's lying and he does still love you. And I am not sure that you don't have feelings for him as well. Come on, Eve, that's crazy. You know how much I love Sam. I don't even remember being married to David. Still, though, it's got to be kind of exciting. Having two guys just madly in love with you. Remember, you're the one who told me about that vision you and David shared last night.
Darling, I'm home.
Hello, darling.
Well, if that's the reception I get, I should go on assignment more often.
Really? Well, before you call your editor, maybe I can find a way to make you stay home more.
Oh? What?
This?
That'll do it.
Look, that was just a fantasy. Nothing more. Why are you so intent on trying to convince me that I have feelings for someone else? Is it maybe because you're just a little bit excited that Julian never has gotten over his feelings for you? No. No one said anything to me about your health.
Good. Good. Not that that surprised me or anything, but, you know, because I feel fine except for the occasional dizzy spell every once in a while. But I'm sure that those will be a thing of the past once Sheridan and I get back from our honeymoon.
Right. Your honeymoon. So where are you thinking of going?
Well, if it's okay with you, I'd like to go to St. Lisa's since that is the place that Sheridan and I fell in love. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no, no, of course not. But you do realize it's not going to be the same as it was.
I know. I'm not marrying Diana. I'm marrying Sheridan Crane of one of the richest families in the world. But she's not at all snobbish, and she loves St. Lisa's just as much as I do. And I'm telling you, I know she remembers how much you helped her out when we were in St. Lisa's. I mean, you gave her board and food and everything, and it's practically for free.
Antonio, I did that for you.
No. You may have trouble convincing her of that because I'm sure she's going to insist that you take some money. So I'd start thinking of things you can do renovation-wise because the sky's the limit when it comes money-wise.
No, just wait. I didn't expect anything in return.
I'm afraid to say that she's probably going to give you some. Because she's just as generous as she is determined. And can you imagine me spending the rest of my life with a woman like that?
My brother is not going to die if we tell him the truth.
How can you possibly know that, Luis? Listen to Beth if you won't listen to me. It's just too big a risk.
All I know is I can't stand being apart from you for one more day.
Do you know how selfish this sounds? I want to be with you. But I can't stop thinking about what Dr. Russell said. She told us that a shock like this could end Antonio's life. When even your mother warned us that our love could kill him. But you know what? It's not even just about what would happen to Antonio. It's about what would happen to our future, too. How could we possibly find any happiness knowing the damage that we caused? And I don't know about you, but it would haunt me for the rest of my life because I know people would say, there goes Sheridan and Luis. They were so hell-bent on getting married that they killed Luis's brother. Is that how you want to live the rest of your life? What's happening?
I look like an electrical engineer. Tell the man on my phone.
The battery. It's still up.
Hello?
Teresa, don't hang up.
Julian?
Yes, this is me. I'm stuck in one of the elevators and there's something wrong. It's rocking back and forth like an amusement park ride. I need help.
That's not Whitney, is it?
Yes, it's Whitney. And we need help.
That was a terrible thing to say. I don't want or need any attention from Julian. I think I'll go find TC.
No, Eve, look, please don't go. I don't know what has gotten into me lately.
Well, I don't know what's gotten into you either, Grace, but you couldn't be further from the truth. What, me and Julian? I would be thrilled if I never saw him again in my life. And you know perfectly well that this is the man that almost ruined my life all those years ago.
Okay, I know that. So why don't we just call it even, all right? I won't suspect you of harboring feelings for Julian if you will lay off about me thinking of David as anything more than just a friend.
Except that legally David is more than a friend. So just tell me the truth, Grace. When you think of your husband, who do you think of? David or Sam?
Sam, of course.
Okay. Just checking.
Father Lonigan, hello.
Grace,
Well, we've been expecting you, so come on in.
thank you.
Hello, Father.
Eve, is Sam here?
Sam and TC should be here very soon. David's freshening up, and we've got all the annulment papers ready.
Very good.
For Sam and TC now.
Father Lonigan.
Oh, Sam, I'm glad you're here. I know how anxious you are to finalize Grace's annulment to Mr. Hastings.
We're very anxious. The papers are here and ready to go.
Excellent. Then the only thing I'll be needing are your oaths.
Oaths?
Yes, didn't I explain? I'll need you to swear before me and the Father Almighty that your written responses are the truth, so help you God.
Julian, where are you?
I told you. In an elevator.
The elevator where?
Right here, Crane Industries.
Oh, my God.
No. Damn it.
I told you not to tell Teresa that I was in here with you.
I had no choice. She heard your voice.
But now she's going to tell Sharon.
So you're here with her? Thank God. None of them lift a pinky to save me, but knowing we're trapped together, they'll break their backs to save you. Good writing itself.
I don't know. I don't trust it.
Nor do I, but anything is better than being on a tilt.
I just hope that they hurry. But they don't do very well in small spaces.
Look, don't panic. It's just like Julian to exaggerate the seriousness of any situation.
Ethan, you didn't hear Whitney scream, okay? She sounded terrified. Come on.
Come on, hurry. So you're worried about how the truth is going to affect our future? Well, forgive me, because I'm more concerned about the here and now, and it's beginning to feel an awful lot like the Twilight Zone. But Sheridan, you can't marry my brother when you say that you love me.
I do love you. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
But the right thing is to tell the truth, to end all these lies and madness right now before it is too late.
It already is.
No, the hell it is. Sheridan, the hell it is. No, I am not going to let you marry my brother when I love you with all of my heart. Now, Sheridan, I will do whatever it takes. I don't care who gets hurt, even if it is my brother.
Maurice, you don't mean that. If we tell Antonio the truth, it won't just hurt him, it will kill him.
Yeah, well, I don't buy Dr. Russell's prognosis. My brother is not going to die if we tell him the truth.
How can you possibly know that?
Because I refuse to believe that anything is right and good as my love for Sheridan will end in a tragedy. Sheridan, I love you. I love you with all of my heart, and I can't stand by and let you marry my brother.
I can't put his life at risk.
Meaning?
Meaning that if I marry him, it will save his life.
Oh, and end the one that we deserve with each other? Sheridan, I can't let this wedding happen, even if I have to stop it with the truth.
It could kill him.
It's just a chance we're going to have to take. Can't let you marry my brother. Well, I better get back inside. I'm sure the justice of the peace is ready now, and I don't want to keep my bride-to-be waiting.
You're really feeling okay now?
Yeah. Yeah, much better. And Liz, I just want to tell you how much it means to me that you're here. I know things didn't work out between us like you'd have liked them to, but I consider you my best friend. I wouldn't want to go through this day without you being here, standing by my side. You know, it's amazing, isn't it? How one day can change the whole rest of your life.
Okay, Father Lonigan. We're all ready to get the annulment underway.
Are you ready, David? Grace?
I just didn't realize we'd have to take an oral oath. I thought our written answers would be enough.
It depends on the diocese. In ours, we insist upon a verbal declaration as well as the written one.
No problem.
We'll start with you then, Grace. Do you swear before God Almighty and your mortal soul that the answers you put down on the annulment papers are an absolute expression of your true feelings and beliefs?
Yes, Father.
David?
Ready, Father.
Do you, David Hastings, swear before God our Father and on your immortal soul that the answers you put down in the annulment papers are an absolute expression of your true feelings and beliefs?
Wait.
For what?
Tell the truth, David. Don't lie.
Grace!
Be honest. Don't swear to anything unless you believe it with your entire heart and soul.
Man, this is all my fault. She would never have come racing out of the building if I didn't come to your office when I did.
Oh, my God. They must have put this sign up after Whitney got on.
Whitney, can you hear me?
Whitney!
Whitney!
Whit!
Can you hear me?
Whitney!
Whitney!
Excuse me. I'm afraid you're going to have to take the freight elevator to the stairs tonight. I mean, these elevators aren't safe.
But someone's in there.
Are you sure?
Yes, we're positive. There's 2 people in there. We just got a call, and they're trapped between the floors.
But the cables...
Wait, what about the cables?
Well, each car is held up by cables. The one on this elevator snapped completely.
Yeah, but what about the others? I mean, they can handle the job themselves if they have to, right?
Well, under normal circumstances, yes, but the other ones are frayed so thin it can barely hold up the weight of the car itself. With passengers on there, this could go at any second.
I've been claustrophobic ever since I was a child. I just don't know how long I can take all this, you know?
Just don't panic. You're going to be rescued. Oh, Teresa.
I'm scared. I mean, what if they can't reach us? Or what if we die in here before they can get here, you know?
No. That's not going to happen. We're going to be all right.
How do you know?
Just do. Let's go.
I mean it, David. You can't lie to Father Lonigan. You can't swear before God to something that you know isn't the truth.
Grace, what are you doing? This is the final step in dissolving your marriage to this man right here. We can get married as soon as the annulment papers go through and get our life back.
We're talking about David's soul here. If he lies, he will be committing a mortal sin that will haunt him for eternity. Please, don't let anyone pressure you into making a terrible mistake. Tell the truth, whatever it is. How's the annulment going?
Well, to be honest, I'm having a little bit of a problem with it.
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
No. Fact is, you're the cause of the problem.
I am. Well, how's that?
One of the most important questions that I have to answer the annulment process is, what are my feelings for my partner now?
And how's that a problem?
Well, it's a problem. It's a problem because I'm still in love with you. I can't lie. I can't lie to Father Lonigan. And I can't lie to God. And I can't lie to you. I know the annulment's important to you. But I know how I feel in my heart. I love you.
I know you're scared, but this is the only way.
What if I'm right? Well, what if telling Antonio the truth kills him?
Now, what if I don't tell him? You're gonna marry him within the hour, Sheridan. You'll be his wife. I can't let this happen.
So there you are. You ready to get married?
Yes. Antonio, yes, I'm ready to get married.
Nobody was supposed to get on that car till those cables got replaced.
Well, 2 people already have, and one of them's the woman I love.
Well, I can imagine how you feel.
The hell you can? How are we gonna get her out of here before the cable breaks?
I don't know. Wait, let me ask you another question. All right, what exactly happens if those frayed cables snap?
Well, that's your worst case scenario. I mean, it's a long way down. But there's no way anyone survives if that car falls.
Whitney.
What is taking so long?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure they're running out of rescue. They must be.
Yeah.